This podcast is brought to you by Choose and Snooze Boarding and Kennel. For all your pet care and services, follow them on Facebook. Choose and Snooze Boarding Kennel. This podcast is sponsored by Seafood to the North, the freshest seafood and wild meat delivered to Northern Ontario. Visit their website at www.seafoodtothenorth.com. SEAFOODTOTHENORTH.com. Seafood to the North.
Welcome to the second episode of the Rule G podcast. I'm your host, Mickey, and I have my co-host here, LPR. So, tell me, LPR, how was your week? What did you do?
Well, I had a bit of time off, so I actually cut my hair, which made my daughter cry.
She cried?
Legit
Why?
Because I had long-ass hair all the way down to my, shoulder blades, and I got tired of it, and then I just said, fuck it. And then I just shaved 90% of it.
Oh, and she didn't like it?
She did not like it at all. She cried. She legit cried.
Didn't she cry when you shaved your beard, too?
She did. Yeah. She's a bit sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
She thinks her dad's ugly without the long hair and the long beard.
Yeah, she does. Everybody's kind of like, oh, it suits you good. You don't look like a hobo now. My daughter's like, no, I like the hobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did that. Then I did some renos too. So did the whole plumbing and bathroom and all that stuff.
Nice.
Got this new couplings.
Okay.
It's called Shark Bites.
Okay.
Plumbing's so easy now. Everybody can do it. Everybody can do it.
Even a monkey.
Even monkey. No, but it's quick connect. You just put it in there, and then it's stuck in there. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of like when dogs have sex. You ever seen dogs have sex?
No.
They bang, and when they're done, they're stuck together for 10 minutes.
Why do I have a feeling I'm not surprised that you watch dogs fuck for fun?
Oh, who hasn't seen dogs fuck?
I've seen them, but not for fun. I was just
okay. I look up on the internet, just oh yeah, look at these dogs.
That bitch is hot.
No, but I mean, it's dogs are fucking. You're like, hey, look, dogs are fucking, and then that's what happens. They get stuck together.
Anyways, we usually start our podcast off by talking about railroading, but right now we got to postpone the railroading talk, and we're just waiting for some emails, and we want to make sure everything's good on business sides of it.
Let's be safe.
Yeah, we just don't want to get in trouble here.
Yeah.
So I guess we can start it off with any movies have you watched in the past couple weeks? Or?
Yeah, I like watching documentaries, and I watched one was Don Wall.
Don Wall. It's
about this guy that climbs mountains and stuff.
Okay.
And he just loves it. And
his name is Don or what?
No, it's the name of the biggest cliff.
Oh.
Vertical cliff. There's no kind of... It's just like a face rock.
So he's like Spider-Man.
He's like Spider-Man. You just watch a little bit of it. Even if you watch 5 seconds, you just watch what he's able to hold on to climb up this cliff. It's insane. Plus, he loses a finger, and he's still the best climber in the world. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it makes me...
What did you watch?
What did I watch? I watched the movie Snowden. It's an older movie, 2018, I think.
18? Yeah, I've seen it a couple years ago. I remember that.
Yeah, it's a special movie. It scares you a little bit.
Everybody knows their phones listen to them. I mean,
but
you go for a trip or you go for a car ride.
There's an early scene in the movie where they're watching somebody else's webcam, and they're the light doesn't even turn on. They can actually watch you without, and that's kind of scary.
They can still do that.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Legally, they say they're not because of this Snowden. If anybody wants to know, this movie is actually based off of a real guy called Edward Snowden that ratted out the U.S. government on doing this and everything. And right now,
it was an interesting movie.
He's hiding. I'd have to look it up. I didn't finish the movie, but because.
Well, it was good because it shows how much the government has access to you.
Oh,
I mean, all our phones, all the apps,
everything's
free. I'm like, oh, it's free. But that's how you pay with it.
Well,
with
that's
the cost
the one
of
thing
your
is
privacy.
people don't understand is like they're like, oh, Facebook is free. Facebook is not free. They wanted to charge you when they started Facebook. They wanted to charge people to have Facebook. People cried. They're like, no, we don't want to pay for Facebook. We're not going to use it. So Facebook decided, well, you know what? We're going to use your information and sell it, and that's how we're going to pay to have our website to run.
Metadata.
And people are like, okay, you can do that. You don't realize you're doing it by signing the agreement when it tells you to agree to the terms and services.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah. Because it's like 110 pages long. Like, who cares?
But what it says in there is anything you search, they can sell it.
Yep.
And then whoever has that information.
Yeah, but that's why if I talk about fucking dogs, for example, today, I bet you my Facebook's going to blow up, show me dog fucking all day like tomorrow.
No, I hope not.
They're going to send me...
Because my phone's close and I'm going to have the same fucking search now.
It's going to show you shit for dogs for sale, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
but you already get that because you got the kennel.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like, I talk about something random. Like one time I talked about... okay, you can get an operation to not have kids anymore. Like guys do it all the time, right? But there's a German guy, apparently, there's a switch you can install in your nutsack. And then you flick on, babies. Off, no babies.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's kind of a random subject.
Where is that switch?
In your nutsack.
So if you're fucking too hard.
Oh shit, on off. Never thought about that.
No, it's
bad idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, put the switch somewhere else. But anyway, we talked about random shit like that, and then sure as shit, it pops up on Facebook out of nowhere in your suggestions. You're like, how? There's no way that's just statistically possible that it's going to pop up without knowing.
Yeah. Have you ever had those moments where you're thinking about something and then it pops up on your Facebook and you're like, did they fuck?
No, that's just because they predicted what you were going to probably do with all the metadata they have from everybody else.
It's still scary. Sometimes you're like, I was thinking about something and all of a sudden there's an ad on it on Facebook and you're like, wait, did I talk about it or did I think about it?
It can read minds. Well, what's that other movie that just came out not long ago that was pretty cool?
I'm not too sure.
It was exactly that. They showed
the social dilemma.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I didn't watch it because it kind of scares me a little bit because it's like...
Well, it's the same thing we just talked about with Snowden. Same thing. It just shows in a different way, kind of like little mini guys saying, okay, like pop this up, make this phone vibrate for this, and maybe he's... And it just shows how strong social media and all these...
Yeah, it gives you a dopamine hit when you're on your phone and stuff like that. Dopamine being a chemical that is shot into your brain for like a good feeling. And that's what a lot of things like
drugs.
Drugs do that. Like cocaine's one of the ones that give you one of the sugar. That's why I was telling you last podcast.
Yeah, we
that
sniff sugar.
Well, not...
You still sniffing sugar?
No. But that sugar does the same thing as cocaine in your brain. For the dopamine hit, it's as high or higher than cocaine. I'd have to look it up again. But anyways, any other movies?
There was I watched another documentary about David Arquette. You remember that guy?
David Arquette.
He's the guy. He was in Scream, the Scream movies. He was the cop.
Yeah.
He's always been that funky guy.
Dewey or something was his name.
Doobie? Yeah. Yeah. No, that was a funny one.
Yeah, that was a scary movie.
That was a scary movies. Yeah, that's right. But he did the actual cop. That's the Doobie. Because he's always a goofball.
How many Screams did they make? They made like 5?
4 or 5.
I remember the last one. He's still in it. I remember watching the last one.
So he's always... Anyway, the documentary's about him just saying, I want to do wrestling. And then his wife's like, wrestling. Like WWE.
But I know, didn't he do that like in his early days?
He did that 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Then he was...
People laughed at
him and he got the belt. It was kind of a story and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. But he's always been a big fan. And then he's like, I'm going to do wrestling. And then everybody's kind of like, yeah, okay. But now he's going to Mexico to train, and then he does other training in Texas, then he does these crazy matches like for free, just with random dudes in the backyard. It's actually a pretty cool movie.
You're saying he's ripped too, though?
Ripped. He's like 46, 47, and he started wrestling within a year. He's just ripped to shit. I was like, maybe I should start wrestling. I'm like, I want to get back in shape.
Don't you already wrestle with your wife?
It's not the same kind of wrestling.
Oh.
I keep something else ripped. My wife.
I hope she's not listening to this podcast.
I don't think she does. She doesn't even like that shit at all.
But well, it's interesting. I'm probably gonna watch that.
It is. It's pretty cool. The wrestling part.
It's weird how they don't advertise those documentaries though, because it sounds interesting.
I don't know if Netflix is personalized now as well.
Oh, it probably is, but at the same time, I do like documentaries, so I'm surprised it doesn't pop up.
I mean, I used to love watching wrestling as a kid. I did the moves to my sister when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I gave her 1 or 2 concussion.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, we'll do the, like, what's one of the moves there? Tombstone?
Did you do the tombstone?
Oh, yeah, like the Undertaker, like a power bomb. And then we throw it on the bed, but sometimes you miss. And then you'd hit one of the desks beside, like almost knock her out unconscious.
Like a couple years ago, that RKO was popular as a meme. People were doing RKOs. Or there was that GIF where, like, the people would be falling and they'd just add what's his name, Randy Orton in the video, grabbing the person. Like if the person would be falling,
memes?
Person would be falling, tripping or slipping on ice, but the way they fell, it looked like an RKO. So they'd added Randy Orton like doing the RKO to the person falling. There's like videos on YouTube about that. It's
I remember that now. It's pretty cool. But I mean, memes are. Look at the Bernie memes right now.
It's crazy.
How many goddamn Bernie memes are there?
I like the hockey ones where they're sitting him on the bench. They have him as the backup goalie.
I didn't see that one. There's so many.
It's crazy. Talking about fighting, did you watch the UFC a couple weekends ago?
Ooh, big match. I watched the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, it was good. Some good matchups there.
Good matchups. I liked the Chandler versus Hooker.
The Hooker won?
Not the prostitute.
The guy, she always wins.
The guy's name is Hooker. And Chandler, he's incredible. I think he's going to challenge.
Is Hooker the tall guy, the lanky guy?
Yeah, the cocky one. I found it was a little cocky, and Chandler.
Yeah, but you got to be cocky in that sport. It's like a must.
No, like people say that just because McGregor's been like that. No. But look at GSP. He's never cocky. He was always humble about his fights, unless you trash talked him to a point where he'd get pissed off.
Yeah, you need confidence, that's for sure.
Oh, and GSP's got confidence.
Big time.
But no, I think Chandler's gonna be
going up.
Big threat for the championship in that weight class.
Is he in the same division as McGregor
and Poirier
and Poirier?
And
that was a nice fight. That was a good fight. I actually enjoyed that fight.
I got a question. Can you say Khabib's last name?
Oh my God! What is his last name?
Look it up. I want to see if you can say it.
Well, I can't.
I can't, but I want to see you say it. I like how everybody calls him Khabib, and they don't try to say his last name.
I've never heard his last name.
Because everybody has a hard time.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. I think that's how you say it.
With the accent?
Nurmagomedov. Well, it sounds Russian.
Yeah, he is.
Russians are always pissed off. Even like they tell me I love you. Fucking line.
It's like that. It's like the basketball player there, Giannis. Can you say his last name?
Oh yeah, he plays for. Who does he play
Milwaukee
for?
Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks. Strombolopoulos. Garambolopoulos.
Search it up. I want to see you say it.
Yeah, I'm not even trying that one.
Atatatinkumpo.
Atititicumpo.
Something like that.
I wasn't even close. I was thinking about George.
Yeah, George Strombolopoulos.
Strombolopoulos. That's who I was thinking about.
Yeah. No, so, yeah. What about McGregor? What do you think's happening to him with that loss?
Oof, that hit him in the nuts.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched it. McGregor lost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I actually thought he was winning the fight the whole time. He was winning the fight, and then Poirier just nicked him one time. Oh, wow, his leg was fucking
the leg
hurting.
Kicks, man.
The leg kicks was fucking him up so bad that that's all he was thinking about. And then he got nicked, and then that was it. That was it.
I don't know. I think what made McGregor good was his...
well, the shoulder thing was fucking awesome. The fight before that against Cowboy. He knocked him out with his shoulder. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
That was sick.
But, no, the one thing I think about McGregor that was awesome when he was before he left UFC and came back, was the fact that he put all of his energy and his effort into fighting. But now he's got his business. He's all about the money a little bit more.
Yeah, he fought against
Mayweather.
Yeah, it's just the money.
So I feel like his how do you say that? Like, he doesn't put all of his efforts into fighting anymore. Maybe now that he's lost, he'll be like, okay, I got to step it up and get back into this. Mm. Some people say he might have lost it on purpose so he could have a third fight. I don't know. I mean, does a guy like that with a reputation of winning wants to? You know, that's what I have a hard time.
No, not a chance that guy throws a towel.
No, the only fight I think something kind of like that happened is with Mayweather when they did the boxing match, where Mayweather might have toyed with him a little bit. Mayweather might have toyed with him just to make it longer. That she didn't pay fucking $100 for a pay-per-view that ends in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, because that was like not the same.
No, but where do you think it goes from now? Does McGregor fight Poirier again, or does he fight somebody else? Chandler, maybe?
I think Poirier's going to go somewhere else.
I think Poirier he's going to go for the championship. Like some people say, like, it's either Khabib comes back and he fights Khabib, or Khabib lets the belt go and Poirier fights somebody else for the championship, which I could see happening. But there will be a third fight between these guys. They seem to be agreed. Like, even after the fight, they look like they were like, yeah, we should fight.
Yeah, I think they will eventually. But right now, I think he's going to go bigger right away.
Yeah, he needs to.
What does he have to win to fight McGregor again? Nothing.
No. And everybody wants the Diaz-McGregor fight again, like the third one. That was
so good.
Yeah.
Diaz got a rubber face, man.
Can't wait to see what happens. You think just like that? You think GSP would ever come back?
No.
Oops, sorry.
No, not a chance.
No.
Nah, I don't see it, man.
Even if, like, Khabib says, like, I'll come back if I fight GSP, and GSP, like, because Khabib said.
How old is he now?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up, but Khabib has said that if he'd like to fight GSP, and GSP has agreed that he wouldn't mind fighting Khabib.
He's 39.
Yeah.
How old was Rand? What was the guy that he's in the UFC Hall of Fame there? Was it Randy? Remember that guy? Randy Couture. How old was he when he stopped fighting?
He was pretty old.
He was pretty old.
What sport was I looking at? The guy's like 40-something, still playing.
Like, he's the oldest. Like, Randy's like the...
but
the hot NHL. Who's the oldest guy that's ever played in the NHL?
Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. He's like the Gordie Howe UFC. That was Randy Couture.
Yeah.
I don't see GSP being able to even come close because everybody's so good shape in the UFC now.
Yeah, but like, I follow GSP's page on Facebook, and the guy's still training. He's still working out.
Yeah, that's just a habit. I don't see it, man. I don't.
Everybody thought he wouldn't win against Bisping, and he won against Bisping.
Yeah, but even Bisping was at the end.
Yeah, but he's still fighting a bigger guy.
It's the same thing with McGregor and Cowboy. I was at the end, man. Come on.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know who else sucks?
Who else sucks?
Jamie sucks.
Jamie sucks?
Jamie sucks.
All Jamies or just a specific Jamie?
There's a specific Jamie that sucks a lot more than others, but all Jamies suck.
Really?
Yeah, except maybe No, they're all
Even the women that are named Jamie?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe not. Okay, all the guys.
All the guys named Jamie suck. This is not my opinion. This is all his.
This is me. Jamie sucks.
So why does Jamie suck?
Well, I mean, he's always sucked. I used to work with a guy back in the day. And
because you're so old.
Well, you know, back in my young days.
Yeah.
But and we used to do these races.
Okay.
We used to be forest firefighters.
Mm-hmm.
You'd put the fire out, and then there'd be hoses laying everywhere. Not the best kinds of hose, but hose laying around. And you'd have to roll them up in a ball and then carry them out. And it's called melons. So it was called melon racing. And one time I had this race against Jamie, and we timed it. We did it right side by side, and I won that race. Fair and square.
Oh, we did.
You know, it was a good race, but
so was there witnesses that?
There's dozens of witnesses,
and they're all on your side, or what?
Well, they're not all on my side because they were all against me.
Oh, everybody was against you.
Yeah, they're all evil.
Were they all Jamies or what?
They were all rooting for the old guy because he was old and fragile, and I was kind of like, oh, poor little Jamie. Ew. I was like, fuck that guy, he's a clown. Anyway, so they threw my melon in the air for like 3-4 times until it crumpled. Then
How
they're
many
like,
times did they throw his?
once.
Oh my God.
Not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that's why he
So
sucks.
ever since then, he sucks. He lost that race. I'm willing to race him again, anytime. But every time
anywhere,
I talk to him, anywhere,
pay-per-view.
anywhere, every time he
UFC?
says, "Oh, I can't. Oh, I live far away. Oh, I can't get sick." Oh,
Is that his real voice?
Yeah.
Like, is that like a real? Like,
That's how it's. I'm so. Yeah. I got the best prank on that guy one
Really?
time. Best prank ever. It took me like 3 months to get that prank ready.
Like, this is a big prank.
This is
like,
a big prank. So, I was working fires, like I said, right? So there's
really.
one. Yeah,
I wasn't sure about
there's
that.
one fire, and I took. There was this like burning log.
Okay.
So I took a picture with one
like a Captain Morgan pose.
Captain Morgan pose. That's exactly what I did. The burning log's there. Captain Morgan
so your
with a
foot's
chainsaw.
like on the burning
It's on the
log.
burning log. It looks sick.
Yeah.
With the chainsaw.
We might have to post it. Do you still have it?
I must still have that picture somewhere, yeah.
We'll post it up on our social
And I'm
medias.
giving the finger like, hey, what's up? Right? With a chainsaw. I look
So, like,
kick-ass.
if you'd have Tinder today, that would be your profile pic.
That'd
on
be my
Tinder.
pick.
Yeah.
That would get me chicks.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
So anyway, I had that picture. I took it. I framed it.
Okay.
And he back then went back to living to his parents' house
Okay.
for whatever reason. Probably because he sucks.
Because he
Because he sucks
sucks.
so much. And then his girlfriend was living with him back then. And I got her to change the family pictures in the hallway.
Yeah.
Because there's his siblings
Okay.
and then his face as a teenage boy.
So,
with
like,
a
there's,
little
like, all the
mustache.
family. Like, one kid, another kid.
Yeah, and the
so
family
on.
and the
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
whatever, right? So, and I got her to one time just take his off the wall and put my kick-ass picture there.
So, like, you have the same frame and everything? Like,
Same frame, everything just set up perfect. And it took him weeks to find it. And eventually he just walks down the highway and he does that double look. What? Like in cartoons, he always like, what the fuck?
Like, why is LPR face
Why
on
is
my wall?
up on my parents' wall? I was like, and then he calls me up and I says, well, your parents just didn't like you anymore, so they picked me. Sorry, buddy. And it's pretty good, but it took, I'm telling you,
See, he
months.
sucks so much, his parents changed the picture on the
His
wall.
parents changed the pictures. That's how much he sucks.
And then should we make this a regular thing on the episode? Why Jamie sucks, and you give us a story?
I think we should.
Do you have enough stories to?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy sucks so much. I could do years of stories about how Jimmy sucks. I mean, it's easy.
We could just make a whole podcast on it.
Oh, man. I got so many pranks. I mean,
What other pranks?
another one I did was I ordered a license plate.
And this was recently, right?
Well, it was like a couple years ago.
A couple of years.
But the plastic you can put on top of the...
yeah, like a frame for your license plate on your car.
I got one that said, I love gay porn,
Okay,
which was perfect.
put it on your car.
I put it on his car,
Who?
Jamie's.
Oh, poor guy.
He was hilarious. And then I took it off, and I took the one in the back of the car, so you don't really go see that
Yeah,
license plate
like-
very often. Same thing. Took quite a while before you could even see it, and I was laughing my ass off.
Stopped at a red light, somebody behind him sees that, takes a
Yeah,
picture.
honk honk. Oh, good for you.
You should say,
And he's just waving like, "Yay, what's up?
what's your number?
Call me." I thought it was fucking good.
Fuck.
But anyway, there's got to be guys that did good pranks. I did a whole bunch, man.
Maybe
It was so good.
maybe we could ask our audience to send us some
Yeah,
pranks they've
give
done.
us your best ones.
Either send us a message on Facebook. Maybe we can just post something.
That'd be cool.
Tell us your best pranks, and
Yeah, that'd be
people
cool.
can comment pranks they've done.
I've done one where we set up like a blow up doll
Nice.
underneath the truck. And then once he started moving, the blow up doll kind of just leaned.
Yeah, so like you had a wire that
Yeah.
go to the back, so like
So
he wouldn't see it because
No,
it was under the
But it's
car.
just kind of loosely set up. So
Yeah.
as soon as he started moving, shaking a
It
little bit,
comes
and then
back.
poop, it pops up, and it's got a blow up doll dragging in the back.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff like it's so fun.
So yeah, so if ever you guys have some good pranks, you can comment. We'll put it up on Facebook and maybe on Twitter or something. People can send us
Yeah.
pranks they've had, and
Yeah, well, we like getting comments, and
we had some last week. Yeah.
you know what's the best comment we had last week?
So are we gonna choose a best comment every episode?
Oh,
or
we could do that.
something like that.
Best
Okay.
comments.
So what is this comment that you've seen?
We have a new national day.
Oh,
Like a new, what do you call those?
Like a stat day or something?
New
like?
stat day. New statutory holiday.
So are we going to put it on the first day of our podcast?
January 27th is National Smelling Panties Day.
Sniffing or smelling?
Wow.
Sniffing panties?
Sniffing?
I think it works better.
National Sniffing Panties Day?
Yeah.
That does sound better.
Yeah.
January 27th. Mark it on your calendar, boys.
Yeah.
Order up some panties. I ordered some. Did I show you?
No.
Oh, I got a picture.
Oh, you do?
I got a picture.
Are you sniffing them in the picture?
They were 4 days old, I think it said
4
on the
days?
box.
Who was it?
I don't know. It's a hot
There was
chick.
no name?
It was just a hot chick.
That was a Jamie girl.
Oh, no. That would
But
be
you
horrible.
said they were nice. You said they were nice.
They were nice. There's some hot James.
So you have a picture?
I have a picture.
Should we post it online?
Most definitely.
Okay.
It's a good picture.
We'll post it when this episode comes out. We'll put it up and
That's
see
good.
what people think.
That's
and
good.
write National Sniffing Panty Days on the 27th. We're going to have to mark it down and talk about it next year when we come back to this day.
Yeah, I think we should.
So
it's a national day now.
It's a national
done.
day.
It's official.
Yeah. So do we have... yeah.
National Sniffing Panties Day. I like
January
it.
27th.
Nice.
So,
What else has the internet brought us, Zicky?
The internet, did you see...
We got to talk about...
That, well, that's where I was going.
Where?
The stock market with the GameStop.
Oh, we got to talk about that. That's crazy,
That's
man.
crazy. It's hard to explain. Like I know I have a hard time explaining it, but I think LPR here has
It all started with the Wall Street Boys, which is just a Reddit page where they just... And they're playing with a lot of money. Like billions. That's how much they can... Billions. That's how much they can influence the market, okay? So these guys are just like... They know there's hedge funds out there in the States, multi-billionaire
Do you know
kids.
what hedge funds are? Can you explain that? Or I don't know exactly what hedge funds are. That's why I was trying to look it up a little bit. But
It's a bunch of billionaires get together, and then they play the market, and they know what to do, how to play it too. So what they did is there's a way in the States where you can bet on the short. And then you can bet on a company like going bankrupt or failing and making money because they failed. Like, it's retarded. I don't know how that works or why, but they do it all the time.
So
there's a movie called about it.
The
Big Short.
The Big Short. Yeah.
And
from what I was able to read is, so what happens is you got the GameStop, and then so what happens?
That's the one they took.
So you have GameStop, and what happens is these millionaires, billionaires, what they do?
GameStop first off is an actual store.
Well, yeah, but
where
that's
they buy and sell video games.
That's what I mean. It's a business.
But it's going downhill because who buys games?
Let me explain it. So I'm trying to explain it for the viewers here. So what happens is you got this company that is a failing company, kind of like Blockbuster, how it went down and it eventually died.
Worth nothing.
So what happens is there's stocks that brokers own, which are like people that own these, and you can buy those stocks off the brokers. And then what all the broker asks is you give them us back 10, like as an example, you give me $10 plus our stock back after you're done with it. So these rich guys are buying these stock are renting these stocks off the brokers, selling them at the price that they are right now, thinking that this stock is going to drop.
Yeah.
So they can buy it back, have a profit off that sell, and give it back to the broker.
The lender, yeah.
So that's the whole thing that's happening. And what happens is this
Reddit page.
So this Reddit page saw it coming and told the little people like me and you that doesn't play the stocks that much.
They say
buy. It went up 1,600%.
1,000. And all these big hedge funds guys, they all lost a whole whack of money.
Well, so what happens is now they have these stocks they have to buy back, but they're more expensive than what they sold them to.
Like a lot more.
To give it back to the brokers.
That's right.
So now, and there's this trend going up. It's keep it high or something. Keep it
high. Yeah, keep your game stock. Don't sell it.
Yeah.
They want to keep it high because they're fucking
and all these billionaires are crying right now because they don't like it. But usually these people are doing that to us.
That's right. We don't know about it.
Yeah.
We just don't know about it. Even after all this, it's all one group, one Reddit page that's creating all this chaos.
Yeah.
And
watch this. Whoever like figured this out, he's gonna end up
Wall
dead
Street
or
bets.
something.
It's crazy. These guys are insane. Look them up, man.
But I don't like.
You know what else they're doing right now?
What?
After all this, okay, this GameStop.
Yeah.
The stocks, they want to keep them high, right? And now all these billionaire hedge funds are like, no. They're pissed off. They want to
bring them down.
They're not bringing them down. They're like, sell your fucking stocks. You got to bring them down. What they're doing now is they said silver. These Wall Street bets on Reddit, all these Reddit pages saying buy silver. That's why it's going up. All false. All fucking fake news from all these guys. Just cause.
You're gonna have to stop hitting your mic, by the way. You've been hitting it like 3 or 4 times now. Sorry, but it's been bothering me.
Rookie mistake. But yeah, so they're all like buy silver. Yeah. And it's all fake fucking news all over the internet.
It's crazy.
All these billionaires using these other outlets' media to control funds and the market and all that stuff.
So,
it's all rigged.
So the big thing about GameStop too is what happens is because it went so high, now these guys are like, oh, we'll buy, hoping it keeps climbing to sell and make more money.
That's right.
But
then it was
it's keeping it high because they're buying into it as well, and the little people are buying it, and that's why it stayed up so long. I think it's still up.
It's still up. It's still up over 1,000.
It's and even some companies that were trying to stop, like, control how many stocks you could buy during a day.
Yep.
Like this Robinhood app.
Robinhood, that's right. That's the big one.
And the government had to step in and be like, no, you can't do that.
You're not allowed legally.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So the funny part is, like, these rich guys, they got how do you say that? They never wanted it to be regular to like how do you say that? Just like have it controlled, you know? Like they could buy and sell how they want, but now that the little guy is like,
now it's not cool.
No, it's not cool. We want to regulate. That's what it's
regulators. There's regulators.
They want to regulate the stock market.
Whoa, that's not
because
fair.
they're the ones losing the money now.
That's right.
I can't wait to see where this goes.
It's a big fucking deal. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
NFL. We gotta talk about Superbowl, man. NFL? Come on, it's this weekend.
It's this weekend.
Superbowl weekend.
So
you taking time off? I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
No, I don't think I'm not allowed to.
I don't think so. I want to.
I might be able.
I might
Depends.
take
if there's a day off, I might take it. We'll see.
I might take a day off.
We'll see.
But it's gonna be Tampa with Tom, the GOAT, fucking Brady. Come on, greatest quarterback of all time versus Mahomes. It's probably like it was set in the stars to happen. I mean, come on, man.
You think it's set in the stars or set in the NFL's mind? Like a lot of people think that's what it is.
It's rigged.
It's rigged. I have a hard time believing sports are rigged. There's too much. Like there's too much that's happening.
Too many guys playing. Just playing. Too many guys playing.
Think about it. There's like football. How many fucking guys?
It's all refs.
But even refs, like they're not the one controlling the pass.
Did you see where Tom Brady tried to high five the ref?
No,
it's hilarious.
There's a lot of.
You should watch that.
Have you ever seen how many times Tom Brady's been left hanging? There's a lot of videos where Tom Brady comes to high five a guy and nobody high fives him. There's like 2-3 times at least that I've seen where he's like, and he's looking and nobody's giving a high five, and he's like,
it's so funny. I'll look it up.
Yeah, but yeah, you
people
got
say it's rigged?
I don't think it's rigged. Like I said,
I don't think so.
There's
That's
too many people.
So fun. It's all fucking
even hockey. Like people are like, oh, the refs, blah blah blah. I mean, the players have a way of playing the game to. Like, you have control on your own fate anyways. But some people say the players are in on it. But in my mind, there's too many people.
I think soccer is one of the biggest ones where it's actually like legit.
I just find there's too many people involved for it to be rigged. You know? Like, who would would all these people keep their mouth shut? Like, eventually a guy would retire and want to make money off of it and would tell, like, hey, we rigged it. We purposely lost that game, you know?
No, there's no way.
I don't think so.
Who do you think's going to win?
Who I think?
Who do you think's going to win, man? Mahomes, Brady?
My heart wants Brady to win, just so, like, all the haters can shut up again.
I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to destroy Tampa Bay.
You think?
It's going to be 42
Dude, they won by like 3 points, I think, in the season when they played against each other.
They're going to
It's not. It'll be all about defense.
And you can't count. He's going to kill him.
You can't count out Brady in the playoffs, man.
You can't count out Tom Brady.
Everybody said Green Bay's going to walk through them. Did Green Bay walk through them?
No, but Green Bay had a horrible defense this year anyway. It's just Aaron Rodgers, like, carried them out all year.
And Tampa Bay has home advantage.
For the first time ever.
First
time ever in NFL history.
Yeah, well, the first time ever that a team has home advantage is what you're trying to say. And it's not like the first time ever that Tampa Bay's had home.
That's not
No, but I just wanted to mention it because the way it sounded is you're talking about. But yeah, the first time ever that a team has home advantage in a Super Bowl.
Ever.
So that's another reason people say it could be rigged. But I find like there's too many people that would be involved for everybody to shut up and not say a word about it. Kind of like the moon landing, how people are like, "Oh, that was fake, that was fake." Dude, there's like millions of people working.
Tampa Bay has Tom Brady. That's why they went there. That's why they're in the Super Bowl. That's pretty much it.
I mean, they got good receivers. They got good running back.
Did you see the Chiefs?
Watch Gronkowski.
Their last game? Holy shit.
Gronkowski. He's going to be the secret weapon in this Super Bowl. Watch
the running backs of are insane.
They haven't used Gronkowski as an offensive guy that much this season, and I think it's to keep him fresh for this game. Watch.
Could be true. That could be true.
They kind of like him himself said he just wanted to be like a no-line guy just to block and shit like that, but I feel like the trick plays are going to be revolved around Gronkowski being the receiver.
That makes sense. I like
because he did one play against Green Bay and it was pretty awesome. I was like, okay, this guy can still catch the ball. He can still run it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. It's going to be a good game. Like whoever wins, it won't change my day. You know, But I mean, if Brady wins 7 out of 10,
that's insane.
7 out of 10.
He's already the GOAT.
Like,
imagine what people say after that.
Are they going to say it's Bill Belichick? He's not there with him.
He's not there. Where's Bill now?
Yeah.
He's crying, just like fucking Jamie.
Who's Jamie? Who do you think Jamie's cheering for?
Well, he's probably Tom Brady.
I might start liking Jamie a little bit.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Brady's won and often enough. Let's get this new kid on the block to go. Come on.
He got a win last year.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's fun to watch, man. I hope Mahomes gets it.
How old is Brady? Brady is in his 40s. 42? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the guy I was talking about earlier that I was trying to remember who's pretty old, and he's up there. And like, I mean, he's still decent. You know, he's not prime Brady, but he's pretty.
Well, I find Mahomes is like a young Brady.
Oh, he
Tom
has
Brady's 43, man.
43. So I mean, like, I know I think Mahomes has the potential of being better, as good or better than Brady. But I mean,
Mahomes 25.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Already with a Super Bowl ring once.
Yeah, just once.
Why?
Let's come back to it when he's got 7.
All right, I think that could be a potential talk. I can see that in the future.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like he's that good.
He's that good, but I mean, you got to understand that.
You want to place a bet? Let's do a bet.
That he's going to beat Brady in the amount of
Chiefs versus Tampa. Let's make a bet right now.
What's the bet?
Chiefs win.
You think Chiefs are going to win? Okay, I'll take Tampa.
Okay, how much?
$20, I guess.
All right, we can do 20.
20,
yeah. I'll do $20.
$20.
You're on.
Sounds good.
You're on.
An easy $20.
Well, I don't know how it's going to be with all this COVID shit and like the field. Like, how's that going to affect the stadium? Everybody's going to pile up in Tampa Bay? Florida doesn't give a fuck.
No, they're going to have a limited people in. Like, didn't you watch the championship games?
There's like
3,000 people there.
I think it's going to be that. Like,
that's what it was. That's what it was in Green Bay, 3,000 or something.
Yeah, but Tampa's in Florida, no?
Yeah, but
Florida
still, but they still got restrictions because the Daytona 500's coming up, and they only have 6,000 people that's going to be in the grandstands.
Yeah,
that can hold like 100.
Because Florida's weird, man. Do you know that's the thing? You Google
the Florida Man, your birthday, and you say Florida Man, and there's something stupid that happened.
Something retarded happened.
Yeah,
everybody's got something.
Yeah,
you say birthday. Florida man.
And there's a news that happened on your birthday. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's pretty cool.
But I mean,
But this COVID stuff, did you see the one in China?
Like the new test that they've been talking about? The number 2 test?
The number 2... I got to read this.
It's ranked the number 2 test, okay?
Anal swabs to become China's number 2 method of COVID testing.
Anal. So you're talking about the asshole, right?
Yes. It's called anal. Anal tests. Why? Listen, this is the first phrase.
Go.
Chinese citizens are clenching up
at an invasive new form of COVID-19 testing in the country, anal swabs.
And this is like, you're not reading from some skeptical.
This is global
website.
news.
This is global
like this,
news, right?
This is legit news. It's not even like tittiesrus.com.
Titties are us. Is that a real website you've been on?
I don't know. But
Oh
like,
my
who?
God.
Like, I bet you they're gonna get shitty results. I had to say it.
That same article, there's a place where it's like this person, they're asking a question to this person. It's like, I've done 2 anal swabs. Every time I did one, I had to do a throat swab afterwards. I was so scared the nurse would forget to use a new swab.
No shit.
No shit.
No shit.
I think this is China trying to see how stupid the Americans are and if they're going to try it.
Oh, fuck. You never know.
Isn't COVID a pulmonary
It's
something?
a pulmonary
So
issue.
how the fuck does it end up in your asshole?
I don't know. It goes to fecal matter after you're done
Who the fuck
beating
tested the
it
fecal
with
matter
your
after?
immune system. I don't know. I don't even know if it makes sense, but still.
But it's
I had
the
to
big,
mention
like
it
I
'cause
even
that's
looked
retarded.
it up, and CTV even talks about these are big, like big companies. Like it's not just like
It's a thing.
I don't know, man.
It's a thing.
I don't know.
That's
It's
funny.
pretty crazy.
I can. Anal swab, okay.
So
on
when
your
they do the
forehead,
drive-through
please, sir.
tests, are you gonna have to stick your ass out the window or something, or what?
Stay in your car, sir.
Yeah, unbuckle. I've seen you moon people.
Yeah, it'd be funny. I got
Oh my god.
tiny
Oh.
little white ass. Fuck.
So does that make you gay?
What? The anal swab
Well,
testing?
they're putting something up your ass.
That's not gay. Putting shit up your ass
But
isn't
if you
gay.
like it,
Nah. Unless it's a penis, it ain't gay. That's it.
oh fuck! With all this COVID talk, did you there's all these curbside things going on now, right?
Everybody picks up their stuff at the house.
Curbside and
Curbside
everything.
pickup.
So there's this picture going on online. I don't think it's a real thing. I think it's like somebody that worked up a Photoshop or something or whatever. But it's been just going around online, and it's this picture of a sperm bank, and it says curbside assistance.
Curbside assistance.
Yeah, there's something about curbside, like you can do the sperm bank curbside way. So my question to you, because there's no information on this, like I said, I think it's somebody that.
Do you have the picture?
Yeah, I'll post it up online
Okay,
on our
cool.
social media so people can watch it. But look at it, and yeah. So my question to you is, how would you do curbside sperm bank pickups? Like what like?
I think you. So you stay in your car.
So do you jerk off in the car?
No, they come to you, right?
Yeah.
They have a personnel come into you. No, they never help you out with that stuff.
They don't
right?
help you. They give you a cup. You go in a room, do what you have to do, fill the cup, give them the cup.
So they go to your door. They give you the cup,
Okay. Do you do it right
and then
there?
they tell you, just honk when you're ready.
When you're ready, like when you're done?
When you're done, not when you're coming. Like No.
But you do it right there at the parking lot, right by the fucking...
Right there, they're just stay right there. Yeah, my windows aren't tainted. We're not gonna look. Just do your thing, honk when you're all done, and we'll come back and pick it up. I think that's how they do it.
With the, like, when they have those, to pick it up from far away there. Yeah.
I think it's the only way that curbside works, man.
No, that would be nasty.
Unless they
And
have
then
big ass curtains for cars. Maybe that's what they got.
It's like those car washes. You got a certain time amount there. You go through the fucking garage. You got
there's a timer, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. And,
And they got screens everywhere showing porn and stuff just to help you out.
Now you get nervous because you get close to the end. You're like, I'm not done checking off.
I'm not done. Back me up, please.
I want back in there. That was awesome.
Just guys going in there for the drive-through porn. Not even for the sperm bank.
Well, they used to have the porn in the theaters, right?
Then they have like those little rooms you could go to and put change in it, and there's a video where people performing.
I've seen that in movies. I've never actually seen those.
It must have been something if somebody had to put them in movies.
But I know
like,
they used to do porn in theaters.
that's gross.
Like, didn't the Pee Wee Herman got caught jerking off one of those theaters?
But like, who like? How disgusting is that theater? Like, think
does
about.
that? But
think
that's how it
about
was back
working
then.
there. Think about working there.
Jizz everywhere.
You're not even going there to pick up popcorn.
Extra butter, sir? No, I'm okay. It's already pretty sticky.
Fuck, man. Nah. The worst part is I think you'd be one of those fucking customers.
For sure. If I see one, I'm going to go check it out. I want to see who the fuck goes in there.
So you'd go sit in one of those seats?
I go sit in one of those seats. I want to see what it's about. I've never seen those theaters.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, man.
You are crazy. You ready for the question?
This is it.
The question of
What
the
you
day.
got? What
We
you
got
got?
a question every episode. We have a question I give to LPR here to see what kind of answer he gives us. And let's see. So, if you had to pick one person to be an ambassador to the aliens that show up on Earth, who would it be?
Kanye West.
And
That's the guy.
Can you elaborate why?
Why? Because that motherfucker's nuts.
Yeah, but like
He's crazy.
But
It'd
my
be perfect.
question, no, but
He
he's
thinks
crazy.
he's the greatest thing on earth.
Yes, but like,
Who else? Oprah?
But
Oh,
no-
be nice. No.
no, but like,
Put a crazy person there.
like you don't know if these aliens are hostile or not. You got to send somebody that's gonna like,
He's like church going and shit. I think it's perfect.
yeah.
I think it's perfect. Kanye West.
Anyways, sounds
Who
good.
else would you put in there? Who would you put in there?
Personally, Donald Trump, man.
Donald, not Trump. Are you? You said you, in case they're aggressive, he's gonna get in there and he's gonna shove them behind the sides like I'm the boss here. Just like boom.
Nah.
He's gonna be like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Pew 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 pew. Fucking lasers everywhere.
He's gonna say, "Are you gonna vote for me?"
I love
needed-
Donald Trump memes, man.
He needed
That's so
he needed
good.
extra votes. He would have used them for the extra votes.
He doesn't like illegal aliens.
I know. I never understood the whole reason why they call people that are not legally in their country aliens. Like,
Illegal aliens.
I mean,
I don't know why or where or it came from.
it's no, I don't know. I say Trump, but like in all honesty, I don't know who I'd put there.
I just said somebody really famous that kind of I'd be fun to watch. That's all it was for me. Somebody fun to watch because Kanye West I've seen
Just-
interviews. He makes no sense. He's fucking nuts.
Well, listen to him talk on the Joe Rogan podcast. You'll see he's
Joe Rogan didn't even ask him anything good in question wise.
Well, he wanted to make him comfortable at the same time. Like I'm not gonna like.
Why? Joe Rogan usually in your face fucking asking hard questions. He'd even do that to
You
him.
know, it all depends.
Because it's Kanye West. He's kind of like, oh, the god of rap.
I don't like
that.
his music that much, but I mean that's a personal opinion.
Well, you know.
I mean, there's that one song that was not too bad there, but whatever.
What was it?
Gold Digger.
What? Is that him? Oh, yeah, it was him.
Yeah, with Jamie
Foxx.
Another
Yeah.
Jamie we hate.
And that, I hate all Jamies,
Yeah.
so sorry, Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
sucks.
Jamie sucks. Jamie Foxx sucks.
Talking about him, that Baby Driver movie he's in is a pretty good movie.
That was good. I remember that. That's
Yeah.
right. It's pretty good.
So, anyways, just a side note, it's one of my favorite movies because I do like music, and that movie's all
Kid drives. Yeah.
But it's not just he drives. It's the whole movie. Every action scene is goes with the music. If you didn't realize, like every gunshot goes to the beat. Every step they take when there's in the action scenes in that movie. Go watch it again. You'll see
Yeah, I never even noticed that.
the music goes with everything that's happening. Or the
What?
people are going with the music.
Really?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah, that's why. Like some people are like, it's not the best movie I've seen. I'm like, yeah, but you got to understand. Like, this is what's his name?
No, it was a good movie.
Yeah,
It was a good movie.
No, I know, but there's some
But
people that
I
are
never
like,
noticed that.
What's his name that directed that movie? He did the Shaun of the Dead series and Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's the same guy. I'm trying to remember his name. Frick. What's his name?
What's the name of the movie?
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
But yeah, he makes all these good movies. Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright.
Yeah, he did the.
Oh yeah, people also search for, and all the guys from Hot Fuzz
Yeah.
could pop up. You're like,
Hot Fuzz is a good movie. I liked it. And he did the Hot Fuzz, and he did At World's End. That's another movie a lot of people didn't understand too much.
At World's End.
Yeah, it's about this guy that wants. So they do this there's this one day that they go through all the pubs during the night.
Yeah.
This is in England.
England.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
Paddy
the
Wack,
same guys.
tea
It's
and
the same.
biscuit.
It's the same two guys. It's Simon Pegg and what's his name there. They go through every bar, but there's these aliens that took over the world. They just don't realize it, and then this one guy is having a hard time letting go of the past because then they're all adults and they're reliving And this one guy.
I'll have to watch it.
It's not, like I said, it's not as good as Hot Fuzz, but
All right,
it's still,
so I'm not watching it then. Fuck that.
good. But Baby Driver, look.
Yeah, that one. I'll look. I'll
look it up
rewatch
again.
it just for the
when the music
stuff.
plays.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, man.
Listen and watch, and you'll be like, "Oh shit, that's pretty cool." So coming back to that is Edgar Wright had this ideal in the '90s. This whole movie, he had it in the '90s, but the technology wasn't there to
for what? Hot Fuzz?
No, for Baby Driver. Like, this is a movie he had in his mind.
He wasn't able to do that before.
No, because timing the music with the action scenes and stuff, and money-wise, it would have been expensive to get the music rights back in the day. Because he wasn't big. It's still there, but
Michael Jackson died and he
now.
owned a fuckload.
He owned a lot.
He owned the Beatles.
Didn't he own? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Something happened where Paul McCartney told him to buy all of his music, like to own all of his own music, like Michael Jackson owning Michael Jackson's music.
Yeah, that's right.
And then when he saw that the Beatles music was for sale, he's like, I'll own your music as well.
That's right. He had so much shit. Michael Jackson was a freak.
You can buy music like that, though. Like, there's some bands that sell their music where you can buy the rights to those songs. For a long time, Happy Birthday was owned by Warner Brothers.
No.
Yes, Happy Birthday, the song that you sing to your kids, every time you do sing it, you should be paying. You were supposed to pay Warner Brothers every time you used it. But they have released it. It's an open song that anybody can use. But
in the States,
I'm not sure where
it's got to be just in the States.
When they own the music, it's all worldwide.
Yeah,
right?
you think so?
But so what happened is that's why when you go to restaurants and shit,
they can't say Happy Birthday.
They can't sing you Happy Birthday. Haven't you realized that they sing always some random song?
Random song
happy,
that sucks.
Happy.
Yeah.
Like they always sing some random
Buckaroo, it's
song.
Your birthday.
Yeah,
woo, woo,
they
woo.
never sing the Happy Birthday song.
Yeah,
it's because it was owned by Warner Brothers. Now you're legally allowed to use the song without having to pay anybody.
I didn't know that. All because of Michael Jackson.
No. But so I guess we can end it off here with our traditional sixth story with LPR.
This is it.
So LPR, do you have a good story this week?
I got a good one.
So is this a past story?
This was back in my younger days.
Younger? I thought you were young.
Like Jamie Sachs was before.
Okay.
And then I went to university. Then I went to university.
Okay.
And
you're that smart.
Well, I'm not. Some people say I'm retarded, but that's because I like being retarded. It's not the same. It's not the same.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. So anyway, I was in school and wanted to pick up some chicks, but there's no.
So were you Tindering?
There's no Tinder back then.
Oh.
There's I just got a cell phone that was brand new.
So you were
the Nokia blue one. I don't know if you remember that.
The one you can throw anywhere.
You can throw anywhere. It's just super hard. But you had to text if you wanted to text. It was like 50 cents per text.
Yeah, and
it was A, B, C.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Okay.
So you didn't text. Nobody text back then.
Good.
That wasn't a thing. It cost too much money.
Yeah,
so
I gotcha.
There's no apps because the screens were all black and white or black on brown,
blue,
I guess.
Green,
or
whatever color it was.
Anyway, so there's old phones, no apps. They didn't exist.
Okay, so how did you do it?
So there was this phone number.
Okay.
It's a phone dating thing, I guess.
Okay, so you found that in the back of a porno mag.
I'm trying to remember where I found that. Maybe.
I
don't think so. I don't remember at all. But we found this phone number, and then you'd call.
We found, so who else is
Well, it was me and my
roommate.
My roommate, yep.
So we found these numbers because it was actually easier on the phone being 2 guys than just the one.
Oh, so you would be talking to the same girl, 2 guys at a time?
No, we'd find 2 chicks together too.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of like chicks would do, like, the way it would work is you would call and you'd leave a message.
Like a personal message that
hey,
they would
I'm
listen.
LPR, I'm cool shit.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's
Cool
what I
shit.
said.
Got
I'm
a
the
big
greatest
dick.
ever. Yeah, oh, I'm so hot. Whatever. Something funny because chicks like funny. So you say something funny and then if they like what they heard,
They can call you back.
they call you back. So that's how it worked, right?
Okay.
So one time this chick calls back and then, oh, are my friends with me? And oh, I want to go have fun with you guys. Oh, cool. So they come over. We get drunk with them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to have a good night, having supper and shit. And the one I'm with, she's kind of odd, but she's hot.
You're like, a hole's a hole.
Well, not a hole's a hole, but
Just admit it.
She was kind of hot, and I was like, but she was weird as fuck. I could see it right away. She's like
weird in the sheets weird?
no,
or
like
weird
things she
like,
would say. I didn't know right away.
like college and not university weird?
She was hot, but then he do his thing, I do my thing, right?
Yeah.
But then once we started making out, having fun, whatever, and then I realized like she likes like hard stuff. Like she was like
Like
like she was like beat me. I was like,
she
okay,
liked it rough,
and I was like, oh, okay, like a little slap. And there's like, no, like hit me hard, like pinch my nipples, pull. You're like, oh, everything I was doing was
50 Shades of Grey shit.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey shit, right?
But you're like, I don't have anything.
I don't know what. It's not a red room. But so we were doing our stuff, right? And then eventually, everything's just more.
Yeah.
Like, more. And then she's like, "Fuck my throat." I was like, "Oh, well, this is interesting." Like, all right.
So like she's sucking your dick, and she's like, "Fuck my throat."
She's laying on the bed, upside down.
So on her back,
and her head's leaning
off the bed.
And now I'm fucking her throat as I'm choking her at the same time.
Like
She's
choking,
a
so
freak.
your hands like wrapped around her neck.
That's
choking.
right. That's right.
And he's not trying to kill her here, people. It's something
No,
that some
she was
women
into
like.
it.
Some women's like it.
There was consent.
Yeah,
There was consent.
Consent was there.
Consent and consent.
Consent and consent.
As I was doing that, now she passes out.
Okay, like you made her pass out.
I made her
she was
pass
choking
out.
to a point that
She
passed
was
out.
choking to the point that she was passing out. As she's passing out, though, her jaw started closing up,
She started
clenching on my dick.
on your dick.
And I was like, at first I didn't know. I didn't really realize it. And then I was like, well, what the fuck? And now she's starting to clench so hard, I'm going to lose my dick.
You're gonna lose my
I'm
dick.
gonna lose my fucking dick.
LPR's gonna lose
I was
his
freaking
dick.
out. I didn't know what. I can't just pull and yank it out. I mean, like, I'm gonna lose it. So I had to shove my hand in there, like open her jaw with my both hands.
But
like
it was still like clenching. So
she was
So
clenching.
you had to like force.
I had to force as much as I can, and then kind of get it out as it was kind of like.
Ooh, like scraping on the teeth
and everything. I was like, and then finally I get out and I'm about to call the ambulance. I'm like, I killed somebody. Like, what the fuck? I'm freaking out. And then she does the bacon, and she's just like,
oh my god.
yeah. She does the bacon on the bed,
Oh,
and then
fuck.
she's alive. She wakes up, and then I was like, whoa.
Thank God you're alive.
Thank God. And then she's like, that was awesome. Let's do it again. I was like, no.
Go home.
I'm not doing that again. No.
So my question to you is: have you used that phone number again afterwards?
I did not.
No, you never did that
Well,
thing again.
I liked that. It's just like I didn't want to see her personally again.
No,
It
but I
was
mean,
fun.
I'm talking about like the whole phone
a
thing.
bunch of times.
Yeah.
The phone dating thing. It's fun but the danger was you never knew
If it was
what you were gonna get.
Yeah.
It was like you called. You're like, well, she sounds
She has a cute voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of like those sex phone calls.
Yeah,
things there, where
exactly.
they had a cute
But you
voice,
never
but it
knew.
was like a fat girl doing her nails, telling you she wants.
Oh, daddy, oh, you like that? Oh.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's fun.
That was a good story, and it's an actual real story.
It's a real story, man.
All of these
It's
stories
true.
are real.
Yeah, for sure.
No exaggeration needed. Well,
Good times.
we are. I think we're going to call it a day for today.
That's good, man.
It was a good episode. Hopefully everybody loves it.
Yeah, give us feedback. Give
We love
us
the feedback.
best pranks. like to hear that one too.
The best pranks, and
We'll post pictures too, Ben.
we'll
got some good ones.
We got some pictures here, and hopefully you still enjoy enough to come back for a third episode next week.
I hope so.
So,
Rule G
Podcast.